everyone. I would like to welcome all of you to this third monthly maintenance service committee meeting of UMB Holdings Neighborhood. Thank you for attending this meeting. Shall we start the meeting now?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
So, are there any apologies for absence in today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Samsul is on business trip to Thailand for the joint venture meeting with our company's partner in the United Kingdom. While Ms. Era did not inform me anything regarding her absence for today's meeting.
Right. SRIHARI, can you turn off your phone, please?
Very sorry, Mr. Chairman. I just looking for good news info for company only.
Right, apologies accepted. Thank you, Ms. Putri. Alright, should we proceed to the next agenda regarding the previous meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Yes, Mr. Chairman.
So please take a moment to read through the minutes of the last meeting, which were distributed earlier in the WhatsApp.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I was late today. I just stuck in traffic jam.
Mr. Dinas, you should at least inform Ms. Putri beforehand regarding your situation.
I am seriously bearing in mind and I will not repeat it again. And sure, if anything, I just let Ms. Putri know.
Right, this is your second time late to the meeting. I hope you do not repeat the same mistake. So, alright, now let us continue regarding the previous minute of the meeting. Are there any amendments?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Based on the last survey, we found out there are several issues on the safety equipment. There is rusting on the bottom of the fire extinguisher, which is allowed for leak and compromise.
Noted, Mr. Jury, I will make the necessary correction.
Aside from that, are there any more amendments that I should know?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Alright then, before proceeding, does anyone want to add anything, additional remarks?
I guess no, Mr. Chairman.
Right, thank you for response. Can someone propose the minutes to be accepted?
I propose the following minutes to be accepted.
I second the motion.
Right. The next item on the agenda should be on arising matters, right?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to inform you that the PAHANG and THINES at our last meeting with our share partner, Safety Productions Neighborhood, regarding our idea to make a comprehensive range of safety products from safety gears to safety equipment. The good news is that the meetings turned out to be very productive.
I totally agree with Putri, and then they are really based on the meeting. It was a successful, and they literally like to invest and learn more about us and our company as well.
Yeah, exactly. They are also very interested to know more about our collaboration details, and they are waiting to approve the paperwork. So, Mr. Chairman, I hope you already emailed the project details and paperwork. So, once you have reviewed those, I will send you the organized so that they can know more about the details.
That sounds good. I will review the proposal and send it to you immediately, Ms. Putri. Thank you, Ms. Putri and Mr. Dinas. Anything else to add?
No, Mr. Chairman, that's all from now.
Right. So the current situation affected the overall safety environment. So the main issue that we are facing right now is usage of outdated safety equipment around our premises. So is there any option or strategy to increase the safety measures while minimizing the cost?
Actually, Mr. Chairman, I as a production manager, we always focus in minimizing the cost only. So that's why we are outdated in our safety equipment. So we always like to cut cost it. That's why our safety equipment all are outdated. And then what I suggest is we can have a checklist. Like we usually have the checklist for where we buy, what's the cost. But after this, we need to add on some, like when is the next maintenance date, and when we need to do upgrading, or when we need to use the like a reference point for us to be proposed, so it will be easy to everyone to be identified, even not by HR, by even the production manager or other departments also easily can identify when it is need to be changed or to be maintained.
Right. So thank you, Mr. SRIHARI. So I think I would like to assign Mr. AZWARI to create the Google spreadsheet to execute the task as soon as possible. Can you do that, Mr. AZWARI?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I believe that the issue has been resolved.
Good, good. Alright, now let us move on to other related matters. Anyone?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, lately we are having an issue with the malfunction of the fire alert system, which creates chaos among the workers.
Oh my god, how unfortunate event. So if we don't take the matter to our hands, it will surely become a major problem for the company in the near future.
Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Chairman, but I would like to tell that we are using an old system for the fire alarm system. Previously, I got suggest to use a new version, which means that in market a lot of variety has been in terms of safety system available. But still, we are go for the traditional or even old system. So I would like to suggest maybe we can try to rechange entire structure of the fire alarm system, and also the first thing you can get a immediate fire drill. Because I suggest the one substation fire prevention. So it's the latest era modern system. And then following that, we directly can avoid any issue of chaos in our company. The second suggestion, I would like to tell the cable we use for the fire alarm system. Because since it's a panel without wire, there is nothing inside. So I would like to tell the specification of cable we are using, we should change, and then we go for the highest standard, IEEE standardized. So I would like to suggest IEEE standardized cables, and also latest version substation fire prevention system. This is my major suggestion for now to overcome this situation.
I agree with you on that note, but we would consider the cost of setting up a new fire alarm system. I trust our accountant, Mr. Jiri, to look into this issue.
Thank you, Mr. AZWARI. I would like to ask permission from Mr. Chairman to work on this survey with Mr. Dinesh. We will work survey with staff of the company to request quotation and compare which company have the cheaper quotation and value for the money to improve this issue, which is malfunction of fire alert system.
Sure, and I really concern and take serious action on it.
Alright team, please work on the issue as soon as possible. Is there any suggestion for the both issue?
Actually, Mr. Chairman, I have a suggestion. Like I said before, the spreadsheet thing, and then my colleague Dinesh also proposed a better spec of the fire alarm. So we can do this by using AI. Maybe not a high-class AI, you can use a low-class AI, like using a coding for Python. So all the things computer will be automatically generated. Like when we buy it, when we input the serial number, it's automatically given what's the expiry date for the fire extinguisher, and then for the alarm system, might need to be maintained. So everything will be automatically done by the coding, which can be done by a university student also, because they can do in a low budget for us. So it will be very useful for nowadays. That's the suggestion I would like to give.
Alright, so I think that is a good suggestion, and it costs us a low impact on our accounts. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I will assign you to work with this issue. Right. Are there any other matters arising?
Actually, Chairman, in our production department, there's some problem arising there. The workers, actually, with not a good attitude, they are always kind of damaging the furnitures. Even now also they got damaged about 2 steel cabinet door, and then 4 chairs roller is damaged. So I guess the parts need to be replaced or need to be fixed. And then I need help from the HR also to like I give a warning letter for them for damaging our company's access.
Sure, why not? So, Mr. Sari, before this, you mentioned the furniture damage, right?
Yes.
So, can you specify which furniture?
Like I said before, 2 steel cabinet door and then 4 chairs, rolling chairs.
Right. So, okay, Mr. SRIHARI, I would like to assign Mr. Jiri to fix the furniture. Is it okay, Mr. Jiri?
Alright, Mr. Chairman, I will take note on it. But Mr. Chairman, I have a matter to address, which is we have problem on the claim with the petty cash. Our staff claim the money, but they didn't give us receipt, so we don't know where the money go.
Right. So, I think Mr. Azwari have solution to this issue. Maybe issue a warning letter to the
No, Mr. Azwari. Just ask them to give us receipt before claim the money, so we can trace where our money go.
Thank you. I think I can propose to that matter. And as well for the children, I can give them the warning letter to the employees to be more discreet about using the furniture. And I want to add that I have also a matter to arise, which is I need the requirement for a new plan, Mr. Chairman.
Actually, before going for the new plan, Mr. Cha, there's a lack of workers in our production department. Could you do any recruitment for the workers also as well?
Actually, I did not come that deep, to be honest, but I will further investigate on that issues.
Okay.
right. So, Mr. Dines, do you have anything to add?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. As a safety officer, I concern about safety knowledge. So if our employee with the safety knowledge, which means more, can create a more safety or safest place environment. So I would like to suggest that 1 or 2 or 1 or 10 people we pick and then put them into a course of safety or dodge to learn more about our safety environment. So which means can down the accident happens in our company, and then moreover they really technically good in using of our safety equipment. Yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah, I think that is good.
Mr. Chairman, about the safety, I have proposed a letter for you, Mr. Accountant, that our staff is the safety equipment they are using, like safety shoe or goggles, are not enough. Please consider the checklist also.
Okay, I will check on it.
Okay, thank you everyone for that additional matter. So, Ms. Putri, can you remind me of our next meeting?
That's sure, Mr. Chairman. For the next purpose meeting, it should be held on Friday, 8th of February 2023, and 10 a.m. in the meeting room. I will notify you if there are any changes made.
Okay, good. So, I think that concludes today's meeting agenda. Before we end this meeting, anyone would like to share any suggestion or additional remarks?
Yeah, sure. For the I'd like to add for some remarks. But who's coming late? Anyone who just want to encounter any problems, I think you should inform me first, so it follows the ethics and it will run smoothly. Okay.
Mr. Jiri, do you have anything to add?
I just want to add one more thing, which is Mr. Azwari, please remind our worker to give us receipt first before claim anything, so it will make our account better lah, to check on it.
We'll take note. Thank you.
Right, Mr. Ines, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, regarding towards production manager, so I would like to suggest if your production people do any work, ask them to wear safety helmet, which is more important to our environmental workplace. So I hope you consider that.
Sure, Mr. Safety. just because of lack of equipment, some of the workers couldn't bear it. So I also need the help from the accounts and HR also to purchase the safety equipment to be used by the workers.
Okay, Mr. Azwari, do you have anything else to add?
As for HR department, there is nothing to add.
Right, okay then, thank you all for attending this meeting. You all can dismiss now. Thank you.
Thank you.